What is going on, guys? Do you see this white stuff falling from the sky right now? It is literally like a little mini blizzard, and it's the middle of April here in Michigan. But we're at the lake right now, and yes, I did say Michigan, which right now it is illegal to launch a bass boat in the state of Michigan. But let me show you what we got here today, boys. We just went over to D&R Sports, and Randy Van Dam, Kevin Van Dam's brother, he hooked it up with a freaking sweet fishing kayak because, like I said, cannot use bass boats in the state of Michigan currently, but you can use a kayak. So we're gonna take this kayak out there. We're gonna try to catch some bass in this little mini blizzard. And this lake is pretty good. It's got some pretty big bass. We have been going through quite the cold front here in Michigan for the past week or so. So I don't know how the fishing is gonna be, but there's a pretty decent chance that we hook into a few nice ones. And if you guys wanna check out any of the fishing kayaks, like this sweet one you're about to see today, definitely go check out D&R. They have a ton of stuff in stock right now, and they are doing roadside pickup. So if you guys wanna pick up a kayak, I'm gonna leave the link down below for the person that you need to get in contact with, and tell him that I sent you too. So if you guys want to pick up a fishing kayak, you're about to see us do some freaking damage in this one right here. Stay tuned, guys. Let's go get on some fish. Now we just gotta figure out how to fish out of a kayak. That's all we gotta do. Did I mention that it is absolutely freezing outside? Which is why it is snowing, and I already can't feel my hands. Getting pelted in the face by snowflakes is always good for fishing. Cool thing about these fishing kayaks is they are extremely stable. Like, if you can't fish in a bass boat, this is definitely the next best thing. Like, you could just stand up, walk around, grab things from anywhere you need them in the kayak. Like, I'm gonna reach all the way back here, pick up this little jackhammer we got tied on. We're gonna start throwing the chatterbait around, boys. There we go, there we go, there we go. Smoke the jackhammer. It's a good one too. Yes, yes sir. From the kayak, boys. Heck yes. That is what I'm talking about. Right on that outer grass line, she freaking clocked it. Look at how she choked that chatterbait in the middle of a freaking blizzard too. Got a little Guggen Squad saucy swimmer on the back. Nice 14 and 15 inch fish right there on the old chatterbait. But like I said, you cannot fish from a bass boat in Michigan right now. But if you guys want to pick up one of these sweet fishing kayaks, definitely check out D&R. They got them on deck, boys. They have a ton of kayaks left over from last year too, so they have a ton of really good deals going around. But I knew that I still needed to fish in Michigan. There's no way I was gonna be sitting at home. And so we had to go get us a nice old fishing kayak. And we got us a bass right there, boys. Okay, sorry if the lens is a little bit fogged up there, but gonna get that first fish back in the lake right there. Nice one to start the day off. There we go, that's a fish. Literally thought that was a weed. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. Fish number 2 in the boat. That's what I'm talking about. Another decent one. Not on any megas yet, but this lake has some freaking giants, guys. We might literally stick like a 5-pounder in a blizzard today. Nice, solid 14 inch fish. Just slow rolling that jackhammer. Like I said, we were targeting that outer weed edge. Last time I was here, they were all up in these pads, but now they're kind of pushed out since we've had like 5 really cold days in a row. Nice solid little fish going back in the water there. That is what I'm talking about, boys. Yes, we're gonna freaking get on them today. It's happening. First time out on the kayak, we're gonna have a freaking slugfest. Well, the snow is finally starting to die down a little bit. I have no idea how long this is supposed to last, if it's supposed to stop or get worse or what, but I'm freaking soaked, guys, because it is like exactly 32 degrees outside, so it's kind of like that super wet stuff. So pretty much I've just been getting drenched the entire time I've been out here with freezing cold water. But hopefully the snow stops in a little bit, and we're also getting up into the juice, so I think that we're about to smoke a freaking big one. Running right at me, running right at me, come on. Oh my goodness. It's a chunk, dude. Not a giant, but that's a fat one. I'm sorry, fish. We gotta work on our kayak landing skills. I'm not super used to this, but another solid, like 2-pound bass probably. Nice and stocky one right on the edge of those lily pads. Just got done explaining we're probably gonna catch a good one, and caught an okay one. Not a big one, not the one that we were after. I think that we're gonna get like a 4+ pounder today though, guys. I'm really feeling it. In this freaking nasty freezing weather, I think that we're gonna catch a big one. But also really quick, just wanted to let you guys know, we kind of jumped into this really quick, just started fishing. I'm gonna break down this kayak in a future video, so make sure that you guys are subscribed because I'm gonna tell you all about this thing. And we're gonna be fishing out of this quite a bit while Michigan doesn't allow us to use bass boats. But gonna get this nice solid fish back in the water and hopefully, like I said, catch a good one real soon here. Go get bigger, baby. There we go. That one feels little. Oh, that's a dinker guy. Fish number 4 is getting smaller. What the heck? So far, we haven't caught any really tiny ones, except for that little guy right there. Only about a 12-incher. There we go. Running right at me, like I said. Running straight at the freaking boat. Clocking that chatterbait, guys. I cannot believe how cold it is and how all these fish literally are eating the jackhammer like that. That is nuts. £1.5 bass maybe, but we're getting into them. It's going down big time, boys. And we're gonna catch a big one. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep telling myself until it happens, but it is definitely going to happen. But the sun's starting to come up. The snow is pretty much completely gone. I'm just getting like little flecks here and there. You guys probably can't even see it on the camera anymore, but we are gonna get an absolute Southwest Michigan giant from this kayak. It's going down. There we go. Oh my goodness. Another little guy, what the heck? Where are the biggins at, boys? Where the heck are the biggins? They're kind of hitting it real sluggish too. Like you barely feel those bites. It just feels like you're getting in some grass and then you lift up and they start swimming straight at you. So you basically can't feel your chatterbait anymore. That's kind of just how the deal has been. Most of the bites are just because all of a sudden I can't feel my chatterbait because the fish is running straight at the boat. Yeah, all we're doing now is we're fishing a little main lake flat here, and it's got a lot of sparse little grass patches on it. So anytime I'm getting around one of those grass patches like right there, I'll rip it out and that's when those fish are eating it. But I just got like 3 bites right in a row, probably within about 5-10 minutes, right in this corner. I think that they're wadded up pretty good over here. Is that a fish? Dude, this might be a big one. This might be a big one. Run right at me, run right at me. Oh, it's not that big. What the heck, dude? That one literally just dead stopped it like it was straight grass. I thought I was stuck in a giant freaking pot of grass. Well, boys, not really a big one. Like a 1.5 pounds. She's kind of skinny too, so nothing too crazy. But that was a really scary moment there for a second. I literally thought that we had Bertha. I thought we had the one that we were after. Yes! Oh, it's going. It's still not a giant. It's one of the better ones though. Once again, hit it kind of like an idiot and barely could tell that that was a bite. She's barely hooked too, as you guys can see. Come on. Come on, baby. In the boat. That is probably the biggest one so far, guys. Definitely not a giant. Not the one that we were after, but a very solid fish to say the least. Nice like 2.5 pounder. Yes! Yes, dude! We're out here in the kayak, boys. Even though we can't go out on a bass boat right now, guys, it does not mean that you can't get out here, enjoy the outdoors, and catch some pretty nice quality bass so far. Like I said, I still think we're gonna catch a giant, but I mean, I'm down to catch a bunch of these things too. We're getting on a really good bite here. I think that we've probably boated 8 to 10 fish already, but gonna get this fish back in the water and keep the hunt going for Big Mama. First cast on the new spot. First cast on the new spot. Oh, buddy. I was cruising up to a different area, and on the graph, I started seeing some grass right here. So I was like, you know what? We'll pull up here. I literally don't even know if I flipped the camera on before I made that cast or what just happened, but first cast on the new spot. Another chunk right there. There we go. There we go. Dude, literally So this is the spot that I was heading to a second ago, guys. And then I pulled up, caught one first cast, and then literally just dropped anchor and first cast on the spot that I was first going to, just caught one. So literally the last 2 spots rolled up first cast, got a bass. Still about that same size average that we've been on, 14, 15 inches. Still sweet, whenever you roll up to a new spot and catch one first cast, that is a huge confidence boost. Successful first trip with a kayak. So that is gonna be a wrap on the first day of kayak fishing. I'm gonna keep this little outro short because I know this video is getting long. Literally caught so many fish, didn't even put like the last 10 of them in the video because they were just everywhere. But just wanna give you guys my first impressions of fishing from a kayak compared to a bass boat. Honestly, barely notice a difference other than the fact that you obviously have to propel yourself and row across the entire lake. So you can't really fish as big of water. It's not like you're gonna take this thing out on Lake Michigan or something, but any of the little lakes in Southwest Michigan, this thing is an absolute killer. If you guys are interested in buying a kayak, especially since we can't use bass boats right now, definitely looking at D&R Sports. They have some crazy deals going on right now because they still have a ton of 2019 models in stock. So if you guys are interested in a kayak, I'm gonna leave all that stuff linked down below, and definitely check these things out, guys. It was a blast fishing out there today. But the very last thing though, guys, we didn't really go into depth on the kayak that I was fishing, the things that are done to it, all that different stuff. So that's gonna be in some future videos. I literally took this thing from D&R, dropped it in the lake, and just started fishing, so didn't have any time to talk about anything. It was literally crazy snow falling down on us, so I didn't feel like going into all that, but future video, gonna go into it all, so definitely make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will catch you guys in the next video.